Hey everyone, Blue Shadow RP here, recording some Soul Calibur 2 because I was actually planning to record Pop Tropica in this game, but like as videos before I go back to school, but Pop Tropica doesn't really seem to be working at the moment, and specifically Pop Tropica Worlds, because I have no idea what's up with it. I don't know, it just seems to be pretty glitchy, so I don't know, I'm probably going to come back to that later on or something, or this might be the last video before I go back to school, but yeah. So we're going to be playing arcade mode on extremely hard difficulty with Cervantes, since he's the only character I can actually pull this off with. So yeah. And I rarely play with any other characters, so yes, he's probably the only one that I'd consider to be my main character in this game that I play. Alright, won the first round, so off to a good start. I'm also playing the GameCube version of this game because, as you saw, there was Link, and this game also had an HD remake as well. And this game also came out on PS2 and Xbox, and had other exclusive characters like Spawn and Heihachi. But I prefer to play the GameCube one because, well, it's easier to emulate off of Dolphin Emulator, and I already have a GameCube controller. With that being said, the GameCube version is not that bad either. And each of the characters have these like beginning introductions, which I didn't show off yet, but might as well now, since I'm pretty used to like skipping everything and just getting straight to the fighting, because the fighting is the best part of this game. And it's pretty fun too. And what I did there was basically a soul charge, which all of the characters can do. I did it by pressing up on the C slider on the GameCube controller just to do it quickly enough so I could actually get my move off fast enough before the computer has time to stop me. And basically what it does is that it enhances your attacks, basically in power and also visually. Like it had that extra wave right there, like the redness, the pink right there. So that's pretty cool. You can also visually enhance other attacks in other ways that I'll probably try to show off in this video if I can. Alright. Alright, there we go. I broke his guard with my enhanced attack there, so I got the opportunity to finish him before he got to finish me.
Versus Yoshimitsu. His purpose is shrouded in beg for mercy before me. Repent, battle one. Fight.
But yeah, my history with Soul Calibur, I played it like as a kid, well, very early on, and then I kind of forgot about it through my childhood, and then I remembered it again, like once I saw like reviews on it about it on YouTube. So that kind of what got me into playing it again. Except originally I had the Xbox version, not the GameCube one. But then once I guess, I don't know, kind of lost a hold of my original Xbox back then, so I got the GameCube version instead because I had a Wii. And yeah, it's actually pretty nice to be playing this game again. But Soul Calibur 6 is on the way, as well as Mega Man 11, which I've also been wanting to play some Mega Man on the channel too, just to as like a road to like Mega Man or something. So yeah, Soul Calibur 6 I definitely want to play for the channel because I think it also serves as a bit of fun too, or that it could be a bit of fun, is what I'm trying to say. And what we're doing is basically, I think they're called impact guards. I don't know. The computers like to do it a lot, like especially in this difficulty. So that's what those green sparks are, for anybody that's wondering. So basically, you gotta be like one step ahead, but it can prove to be very beneficial if, you know, you act fast and stuff, and are smarter than the opponent. Ow. And there we go. And we have Destined Battles, which kind of acts as a Soul Calibur tradition. Because each character has like their own, like, I guess, destined person that they go up against. In this case, Cervantes versus Ivy, because they kind of have like a relationship of father and daughter. But it's not a very good relationship, so yeah. And I believe in Soul Calibur 5, it's kind of like the same thing. So yeah. Except Ivy is kind of cheap, which is kind of like the downfall of having to go up against her every time that I play as Cervantes. But, you know, I've been, you know, getting used to her attacks and such, to where it's not too much trouble. Alright. And each character has like their own unique one-liner after they defeat their opponent. And every time that you reach the end of arcade mode, we have to fight Inferno, who acts as the boss. And again, each character has like their own specific, unique one-liner. And Inferno kind of acts like as a random character. Except the first phase is always the character that you're playing as, in this case Cervantes versus Cervantes, and after that it's pretty random. And I did not expect that to shock me in any way. Alright, there we go. that's a move that only he can do, which is pretty cheap. So thankfully, I avoided it when I could have, or when I did. Alright, come on. There we go. Got him, and didn't even lose once. Now all this arcade mode was supposed to be was, I guess, a search or a hunt for the soul edge, which I guess, like, depending on the character you're playing, well, in this case, all of the characters, if you play arcade mode, they're all trying to look for the soul edge at the end of it, and here it is, after they defeat Inferno. Leads to the character's ending, and now with both blades of soul edge in his possession, the Hellfire was his to control. The long emptiness came to an end, his immortal eyes glowed ominously. He now had everything, even Inferno, to his command, which is a little extreme. But the world slowly slipped into darkness, yeah. Cervantes kind of has like a evil history of being a pirate, so yeah, continues on for the games, throughout the games. And yeah, that is the end of arcade mode. I usually play like 3 rounds because I figured that doing 2 rounds was a bit short. So, but I just did 2 rounds for this video just to make the video shorter. So yeah, would have took me longer to do 3 rounds. So yeah. But yeah, that is it for this video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like down below. That helps me out tremendously, and I will see you guys again soon in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, goodbye.